Hi, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at the Dewalt chopsaw DWS773. So this Dewalt saw currently on special offer at Screwfix, and you get it at various other retailers, but Screwfix at the moment doing a special deal, whereas you buy one of these and you also get one of these extra free, which is nice. Normally value about £30–35, so that's a nice little incentive to go and buy one of these things. So let's have a look and see on the box and see what it can and can't do. So it's a 1300 watt saw. It's 4,600 revolutions per minute, and this one has got a dust extraction point. Is 260mm saw blade, and it can cut up to a 70mm depth. You've got a bevel of up to 48 degrees and a emergency stop of 10 seconds. Not much of an emergency, but there you go. What's that say there? So maximum size they say you can cut is 48mm by 250mm, and also that's at a 45 degree angle. At a 90 degree angle you can do 60mm by 250mm. Now you've got 48 degrees of travel either way, and the whole unit weighs 11.5 kilos. Now to tighten up the saw, use a wrench, and also it comes supplied with a clamp, so you can clamp your work to it. So quite nice packaging, usual Dewalt stuff. But let's have a look, see what you get inside the box. Let's do the rip. Let's try not to punch the wall. Okay, so we've got a load of wooden cardboard packaging. We've got two handles and a spanner to take the saw blade off. We'll have a look at that in a bit. Got your Dewalt instruction guide. Got your clamp to clamp the piece of work to the saw. I think that's most of it, so here's the main thing. Let's get rid of this. So, more stuff we don't want. Okay. So, there it is. There's a Dewalt what's the model number? DWS773. Very similar to the 774, just slightly smaller. I think this one actually is a specific model to probably Screwfix. They do some slightly different models of Dewalt, and this appears to be one of them. If you do look for 773 elsewhere, you may not find it because it seems to be a slightly lower price version of the 774. But anyway, so let's have a look around and see what we get. So let's see if I can work this out for myself. So this appears to be the lock. So actually, let's have a look. No, that's to lock it into place. Is that pull out or push? Not a clue. Surely there must be some sort of release here somewhere. Ah, there we are. There's a pull pin on the side, and that releases the unit from the top. And I still don't know how we slide this round. Ah, there we go. Lift that up. So let's just spin that around so you can see. So to adjust the angle, this is for keeping it locked in place. If you lift up, and you can just slide it around to your chosen bevel angle. And there's indentations, so you can lock it into the preset angles on the base. So let's set that to 0. There we go, that's locked in. And for extra security, you can tighten that up. Now that it can move, but it won't come out. So let's have a look at the unit. So you've got a solid back plate. I'm just going to keep its angles nice and true, hopefully. 13 amp molded plug on a cable, which is probably, let's have a look. So that's about 2 meters or so. And what else we got? So obviously this is where the saw blade is, that's already installed, so I'm not going to show you how to install it. But there you go, there's the blade currently installed. And the safety guard on the top. You've got a screw to lock the slider into place. Let's pull a bit more cable, see what that's the full extent of the slide. And the sliding action is actually really nice. Rolls really easily. See, I'm only doing that with one finger, not putting not a lot of work into that. Again, you can lock that into position using the screw. So that's now locked in position. Right, let's lock that in. So what else have we got? So you've got the safety trigger there. So you have to push that in, which also releases the blade cover. And then you can pull the trigger whilst pressing the secondary safety. And there we go, it's quite a nice action. What else can we say about this, really? You've got your clamp, which attaches, let's see, where is this going to attach? Let's see if I can work it out myself. No, it doesn't attach there. Okay, so there's the clamp, and I'm guessing that fits in there. That locks into place. There's a like a quick release type mechanism there. Right, so you push it in and twist it, and when that bit is flat towards the front of the guide, that's locked in. So flat face at the flat, and that's how it comes out. Twist it around, and that's locked in position. So you can put your piece of wood in. Let's see what we've got. So put your piece in, swivel that around to where it needs to be. Put the clamp down. Now, as you can tell, I've never used one of these before. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of playing with. Okay, so lock that there. And that's our piece of wood. Clamped pretty firmly in place. I suppose when you're not using it, you can just fold it around and keep it out of your way. So let's see, what types of wood can you put on there? So your smallest timber, which is going to go on there fine, no problem. Not going to need much of a slide on that. 2x2 is probably going to be about the same deal. Now this is a larger piece. This is just slightly less than 4x2. And again, same sort of deal. It's going to go through there, no problem at all. But 8x2. Yeah, 8x2 should fit on there easily, no problems whatsoever. So scaffolding planks, stuff like that should go through piece of cake. Okay, so including the kit, you get screws to throw on the floor. Where the hell did they go? So including this kit, you get the attachment handles, which are actually tool storage as well. So inside there you've got your Allen key and also your blade removal key. So it's always with you when you need it. You get a close up on that. So when it's attached, you just swing that out and you've got your tool. And the same with the Allen key, which I think is probably going to be a bit more difficult to get out. But, oh yeah, it's a release on the side. So there you go. Neat little bit of tool storage there. He says, struggling to get it back in. Still, I'd rather struggle with putting a tool back away than I would not having a tool at all. Right, so these just bolt on the side. You get all the screws and fixings included in the kit. So basically it's 4 Allen key bolts and a couple of nuts. And that's what the Allen key in the kit is for, I suppose. So it seems only right that we put them on with that. I'm wondering if the screws are actually threaded on the inside already, which would be nice. No, it would seem not. So here's the base of the table, and put the nuts into there, into the captive little holes, and then using the Allen keys, you just screw that up, like I seem to be doing to most of this unboxing. When you're doing product reviews, never work with animals, children, or tools. Other than that, you're okay. Although IT stuff is probably a bad thing as well, because that always goes wrong. But then I guess that's part of the fun. So this is one of the sucky things they never show you in the real product review videos, do they? The glossy videos. They don't see you struggling with an Allen key trying to do up nuts and bolts and then dropping crap all over the floor. Okay, that's one side done. Let's flip it over. I nearly drop it. Although I think if I did drop it, because of the weight of it, I think it probably would survive. This is, after all, it is a Dewalt tool, and it's designed to be used in a heavy duty environment, so there's no point trying to treat it with kid gloves. Just get on and use it, and abuse it. Okay, that seems to be working a bit better now. Now I've gone to the last bolt, I've got the hang of it. And by me just saying that means something's going to go desperately wrong right now. Because he's got the hang of it, so it all goes wrong. Okay, so that's the handles on. So there we go, that's with the handles on. Let's put this thing back in. That way first, then switch it around. And I think that is pretty much it. So we've talked about the handles, we've put those on, we've talked about the clamp. What else we got? We've got the dust extraction nozzle, which uses the Dewalt type connection, but generally most vacuum cleaners and whatever you're going to fit in there, no problem at all. On this end, you've got the release for, let's release the whole thing. So that is for your, oh wow, that's smooth. That is really smooth. I don't know how we get it to go the other way, but that is properly smooth. See, it looks like it only goes that way. So it's a single slide. So if you want to do the other 45 degrees, you have to take your work off and use it the other way. Maybe that's the difference actually between the 773 and the 774. I think the 774 will do 90 degree, 48 each side. Maybe this as well, but I don't think so. If it does, I'll update the description, but there's actually an arrow, which I'll show you. Let's quickly spin this round. You can see there's an arrow just in there, which to me looks like it's only got one way of direction, but I could be wrong there. So that's a little disappointing, but it's not a deal breaker, I guess. That is, I don't quite get what that button is for there, because when it's in, it doesn't seem to do anything different, or does it? That just slides around, doesn't do anything. But oh, okay. But anyway, that's your release for the bevel. I think they call it a bevel. Okay, so that's that. We've talked about the power cable. That's it. Anyway, this has been the Dewalt 773. Sorry, the Dewalt DWS773. Available from Screwfix. You might be able to get them elsewhere, but I think this is specific to Screwfix. Currently on special offer, so you buy it and you get the additional blade, which is the, what model number? This is the DT1953, and that's a 40 tooth blade. Basically you get that free with this kit. So if you want one, you can get one from the description below. I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing, and this has been the DWS773, which I'm really struggling to remember the name of. Thanks for watching.